What's up, guys? Exley's on the NFL. I'm Tony. This is Stephen, Green Bay Packers fan, Philadelphia Eagles fan. We both actually follow Michigan, but some of us can't afford to get Michigan hats like some others can. Hey, you wearing your Flyers hoodie reminded me. Did you see about, I can't remember his name, but he died in a car accident.
The
couple,
brothers.
yeah, a couple of days ago. He was on a motorcycle.
It
And
wasn't a couple of days ago. It was a month ago.
oh, was it? I only seen it today.
Yeah. So it was like a month or two ago, and it was two brothers.
Yeah.
They played for different teams, but yeah, they were on a motorbike accident. And I seen the clip you sent me of them running the clock off for 13 seconds, I think it was.
I think that was pretty cool. And they all came in to the game with Skittles and Blue Gatorade because that was his favourites.
Yeah.
For warm-ups, they all wore his jersey with
Yeah.
his name on. I seen that. I thought that was really
They
cool.
all had a patch on with his number as well.
That's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, brotherhood.
It's quite good when you see teams actually doing things like that, supporting each other and stuff.
Yeah, they're a family out there, not just a team.
You spend every day with each other and literally beat the crap out of other people with each other. So you kind of do just get bonded, don't you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Can you see my Lego up there?
Yeah.
that there actually shoots out of it. It's an actual working turret gun thing. It's well cool, isn't it? I actually enjoyed doing that. That's random as fuck. What news have you got?
So sidetracked.
Yeah, we're not doing scores on this podcast because I'm ill. I've been ill all week, so I only watched the Packers game. All hail the Packers! But
No.
we're gonna run down the news of stuff from.
So this is probably a good one to start with then. Did you see the thing about the commissioner coming over for the recent London game?
No, I didn't. I've seen the NBA one, but I didn't see.
Yeah, so Roger Goodell was over doing done an interview thing, like a press conference thing with some of the UK team, if you like.
Yeah.
And one of the things I made note of, that he said he wouldn't be surprised if there was a Super Bowl held at an international location in the future.
That would be sick. Not that we could afford to go, but that would be sick.
But it'd be good to see, because I mean they're expanding it every year, it seems.
Yeah, definitely. I think that would help with
international fans and
UK fans and like Germany, France, places like Germany, France, Italy. Any fans there? It's a long way to go to America. Yeah, if you're in Europe, it's a long way to go to America for the Super Bowl. You could come here, and
I mean, even for some of these countries to get to the UK is a long way. So to be able to watch a game, if it potentially lands in Europe, would be a massive benefit for fans, and I bet it would sell out.
Yeah, I keep forgetting
guarantee it.
The games happening over here. I forget that they're at our time, and I've missed the last two because I've forgotten. I'm used to being like, right, 6 o'clock, football Sunday, I'm ready. And then it's like, this Sunday was out on a dog walk or this dog park thing. And I went back to the car because I left my phone in the car. I was like, oh, shit. They're like fucking halfway through the game. Bollocks, man. I got to drive home. I'm never going to get to watch it. But no, I didn't know that was going to happen. That would be really good if it did happen, the Super Bowl over here or
He did
Germany.
say it would. He just said he wouldn't be surprised if it happens, because I mean they're expanding it every year and stuff.
It would be good though.
But he also said that the team owners have already voted and authorised up to 8 international games a year.
Ooh, that's nice.
So we got this year? 3, 4, 5. So next year we could have another 3.
What if we got 3 over here?
3 here, one
in Brazil, and 1 in Germany, wasn't it?
Or is it? No, last year it was 2 in Germany.
Yeah, I think it was 2 in Germany.
So that's 6. If they do 2 in Germany, 3 here, 1 in Brazil.
We could get another.
We could have another 2.
That'd be good. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Really.
It'd be interesting though to find where they go.
Yeah,
because 3 in UK, 2 in Germany.
France,
where would you put
Italy?
The others? I could see it being maybe Spain.
Maybe, yeah.
Because they're massive football fans and normal football fans, or as the Americans call it, soccer.
Yeah.
So I expect there'd be a good stadium or 2 in Spain, like Barcelona or something.
Yeah, I don't think they do have big stadiums.
Yeah.
I actually watched them short on YouTube or something, redoing taking the turf away in the Tottenham Stadium and putting out the.
It's like just
the
rolled
turf.
out.
Yeah,
It's
it's mad. I didn't see that coming. I've just thought it was the same turf, but it's not, is it? They actually take it away. That's what
it's just like split in half and wheeled out the door.
Yeah.
What else was there? He also said they could double that number. He thinks they could double up to sort of 16 games. But he also thinks that the key to it is to expand the regular season up to 18 games, but drop the pre-season down to 2.
Yeah.
And add in another bye week.
Otherwise, they're just going to be, all the games are going to be international. It's not going to be fair on the American fans because it is their sport.
What he was saying is that it would mean almost every team could play an away game international.
That'd be good. Might actually get to see Green Bay. You might get to see Philly play if they ever came over here.
I mean, last year I tried to get tickets to London games and they were gone in about 5 minutes. So I could afford anyway.
That's mad, isn't it? It is mad. I looked at them this year as well. I think you got to be selling your soul or something.
Yeah, I mean, when I looked, because I was looking at, they had either 50 or 60 quid tickets. And if I could have got those, I was going to get one for me and you. And I got put in a queue. I was literally, I actually stopped working and stuff for it. And I got put in a queue. I was in the queue for 40 minutes. Once I got a place in the queue, I was like 600,000 in place in another queue. By the time I got in, everything was gone under 500 quid a ticket.
That's mad, isn't it? It is crazy.
And I was like, there's no way I'm doing that for me, let alone both of us.
No, I wouldn't even fucking want that, man. That's absolutely bonkers, isn't it?
But they weren't even like sideline running at that price.
The bleachers were
way up back. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah, I don't know if we'll ever be able to afford it. But it'd be cool to see every team get to play an international game again.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Because I think a lot of the teams get a bit limited because Jacksonville have this deal to play so many games a year in the UK.
I think Jags have only got one over here, or have they got two over here this year?
They've already played 2.
Have they played 2?
Yeah.
They played.
Pretty sure it's 2. I know they played last weekend. They
played the Jets.
They played the Bears this week. Is it just gone or was it this weekend? I forget which. But
the Bears have just played over here.
So they played the Bears. Then.
Yeah.
Typically, my laptop hasn't got the NFL thing, so I can't see it. But it'd be interesting to get some more teams going to international spots, playing games on the open markets in different countries. I think the Brazil game was a good start, going outside of the UK and outside of America.
I know it's Chicago Bears, Jags, New York Jets, Vikings, Jags and Bears played the 13th.
Playing again this coming weekend then.
Yeah, and then it was Jets Vikings on the 6th.
So who the Jags got this weekend then? I imagine they're playing this weekend.
Patriots. Is it the 20th
or this Saturday?
Yeah, this Sunday, Patriots.
Neither team have played very well.
No. So let's move on with the news. What have you got? I've got Amari Cooper from the Browns to the Bills. Mate, Bills. The Browns have just let go their only weapon, in my opinion. They have,
but did you see the game against the Eagles?
No, mate. I actually only watched the Packers game where I've been ill.
So one of our players, Nolan Smith, we drafted him not this year, the year before. Hasn't had, I don't believe, since being drafted, a sack.
Really?
He sacked Deshaun Watson.
Okay.
And our safety / cornerback, John Cooper, he sacked the quarterback.
Yeah, the Browns are not playing well at all. They've got nothing going for them
the funniest thing about that is the owner is still adamant Deshaun Watson is their quarterback of the future. He won't let them put another QB in.
That makes sense.
He's not playing well. He's a $230 million mistake.
Yeah.
Just admit it, move on. Use him as a backup, pass on his knowledge.
Yeah.
Well,
this is
use him as a veteran.
This is why Amari Cooper wanted to get out. He was desperate to leave. I seen a video of him. I don't know if it's real, but he's apparently telling his mum that he's been released, and he was running around his house, running around his garden. That is sad when
surprised.
You're that happy to leave a team that you've been with for so long. Do you know what I mean?
Well, did you not see the videos like near the start of it was either end of pre-season or begin first or second game of the season, where, when the QB gets sacked, someone comes up, helps him up, blah, blah, blah. Nobody. They all walked away from Deshaun Watson.
Bad, isn't it?
Because he's also apparently still got it in his mind that he's some mythical unicorn QB that can play amazing, and nobody's interested in it because he can't. He plays shit.
Well, that's how it goes, isn't it? When you're fed shit, you're going to believe shit.
The problem is, if you play really well for a long time, and then when you start to drop off, you still believe you play well.
Yeah. And he's not playing well anymore?
No. But I did note that the trade includes the Bills shipping a 2025 third and a 2026 seventh round to Cleveland for Cooper and a 2025 sixth round.
Well, the Bills are doing well anyway. Do you know what I mean? They got Josh Allen.
They are, but Josh Allen doesn't really have a wide receiver one.
No.
If you watch the games, there's been a big mix of who his touchdowns and his passes and that are going to. There's not been any consistent wide receiver one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you look at the Eagles, we've got AJ Brown. I bet the Packers have got who? Watson?
Yeah, Watson, Romeo Doubs.
I mean, yeah, you look at every team in the league, they have their first receiver, their primary, who they're going for.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Buffalo hasn't really had that.
No. Now, with Amari Cooper coming
Diggs, but Diggs got traded.
Yeah.
So it's like, who do you replace him with?
It's going to be Amari Cooper now, I think.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Moving on. Should we move on to Green Bay Jets? Pulling in and grabbing DeVante Adams. A-Rod's got his...
I knew that was coming.
A-Rod's got his best receiver back.
Yeah, but did you see that thing I sent you about? He's managed to convince like 9 people from Green Bay to move to the Jets over the last couple of years.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Yeah. DeVante Adams traded to the Jets. It's going to be for a conditional third-round pick in the 2025 draft.
It is. It becomes a second round, I believe, if he makes first or second team or pro or be on an active roster for a championship or Super Bowl team. So basically, he's got to become a star receiver to go up to the second.
I think the Jets are going to make it to the Super Bowl. I really don't.
I don't think they're even making it to a championship game, to be honest. He might make first or second team all pro. But
so DeVante Adams' stats this year, or in the last couple of seasons, I think he started last season. He has been on a downward spiral.
He wanted out of there last year, I believe.
Yeah, and I think that might be where it's come from. Why he's not playing great. It's a failing franchise in his eyes.
He's been going for a while. I mean, the Raiders haven't got a lot going for them. When you look at their stats and stuff, they've not done great.
They're doing crap, aren't they?
And they lost one of their Gardner Minshew's not even QB anymore, I don't believe.
No, I don't think he is.
They had their backup. I can't remember who their backup is. Who's their backup?
Come on.
I think they had Aiden O'Connell in this week.
Really? Yeah. So, no, he's not Jets, is he? Not yet.
Who?
DeVante Adams. I'm trying
He's already there, mate.
Yeah, I know he's already there, but I'm trying to get his stats up.
No, yeah.
So Gardner Minshew did play the Jets Played as Raiders QB last week.
I don't believe he played the whole game, though.
See that.
I'm pretty sure he didn't play the whole game because I was watching the highlights and I'm sure that jersey number swapped.
Let me see. Yeah. O'Connell.
Aidan O'Connell, yeah, that's what Aidan O'Connell. I
thought
that's
fucking hell, mate. That didn't look right.
I thought that's who went in.
He got Let me see. He got a touchdown, 1 interception.
Yeah.
I mean, he only played one game.
The Raiders haven't been doing good for the last few years.
He had 27 complete out of 40 attempts, 227 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
I mean, if you look at Gardner Minshew, ain't much better. There's a reason we let him go 2 years ago. We had Marcus Mariota last year, and this year we got Kenny Pickett.
17 attempts, 12 completed, 137 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Fucking hell, mate. Yeah, I don't think the Raiders are on the up and up, are they?
No, they've had a lot of problems. I mean, they've had their star players, their DN Max Crosby.
Yeah, and
aside from that, I don't think I've heard much about any other player from there.
No. I've seen
Max
so many
Crosby's
things.
An animal.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of one of his fucking smackaroos, would you?
Do you see that thing I sent you about someone suggesting he goes to the Lions in place of Aiden Hutchinson?
That was brutal, that Aiden Hutchinson fucking thing, mate.
Do you see the thing? Do you see the video of it?
Yeah, and someone else
bends round.
Someone else managed to, I don't know how they done it, but it made it really quiet, and all you hear was, I was like, oh, fuck.
I'm not 100% sure that's actually his leg, but that's bad as that is. But it was a tib-fib break.
Yeah, that's going to be really bad, that. He's
out
now.
He's out for the season.
So I got some fake news, right? This is a rumour about the Lions receiver Jameson Williams getting arrested for gun charges. It's gone viral. The story is completely fabricated. Williams has never even held a firearm. He was, however, arrested for felony possession of methamphetamine earlier today. This was earlier in the week I seen this. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why? He's never had a gun, but he does like a bit of meth. What?
Which one would you rather be arrested for?
That's no different, is it? Jesus. Well, it is gun crime, drug crime, but what the fuck?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
I'd rather be arrested for the meth, to be honest. But
yeah, I don't want the gun charge. I'll take the meth instead.
Yeah. Fuck, man. It's like he just flipped a coin on which one he wanted.
Yeah. Did you know that the top 4 teams in point takeaway are all the 4 teams from NFC North? There's talks
I'm not surprised.
All of them being playoff contenders. It is week 6.
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
No.
The NFC North has just been dominating as an overall.
Yeah.
Vikings are still 5-0.
Still 5-0. That's fucking mad, isn't it?
Packers are what, 4-2?
4-2, yeah. And NFC.
Who else is in the North? The Bears? Caleb Williams has just started coming into his own as a QB.
Vikings have 5-0. Lions are 4-1. Bears are 4-2. Packers are 4-2.
Yeah, I mean the North is just
dominating this season at the moment Lions as it stands.
The Lions just spanked the fuck out of the Cowboys.
Mate,
that was ridiculous.
It's like the thing I said to you. They didn't just fucking dance. They danced on them. Mate, that was not... that went from being a game to an absolute piss take. Well,
it was ridiculous. I mean, if you're putting like your big lineman in for routes, that's just fucking around.
Yeah, your big heavy guys who all their job is stop him. That's it, and they're then running routes and making clean catches and touchdowns.
Running hook and ladders with them and sending them to the goal line.
Yeah, Lions are savages.
I got to give it to Dan Campbell. he had a hell of a job to get the Lions to where they were last year.
Mm-hmm.
This year, they could go back there. They could make another playoff run this year.
It does look like it. The way, and the Vikings are playing like animals.
The Vikings have come back. Sam Darnold's been brilliant for them.
5-0. Week 6,
yeah.
5-0.
And as I say, Caleb Williams, he's coming into his own.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Jordan Love back. Seems to be getting healthier.
Jordan Love seems to be doing a lot better.
I watched the highlights of that game. He looked a lot better on that leg.
Yeah, 100%.
So, I mean, I'm looking at now, the NFC North is just getting ridiculous. If your worst scorer after 6 weeks is 4-2, that's a conference to be a bit worried about.
I did say that at the beginning. I said that at the beginning about the Bears, though, didn't I? I said that like 2 weeks ago. The Bears could be someone to be reckoned with.
I mean, they could be. Looking at it, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the Lions are 4-1 because they had a bye week. Vikings are 5-0. They just had a bye week. Packers and Bears are both 4-2. So you look at the other divisions, and it's not looking so good.
No, the other divisions aren't doing so well.
The NFC South are being dragged down because they got the Saints and Panthers.
Yeah.
But the Falcons and Bucks are both 4-2. The NFC West, the best ones, the 49ers and the Seahawks, are both 3-3. The East, Eagles 3-2, Cowboys 3-3, Commanders are 4-2. And the AFC, I mean, the West, the Chiefs are in the West, they're going to win that. Somehow they're 5-0. Funny that. Chargers are 3-2, Broncos are 3-3. They're not looking the worst, but they're not the best.
I seen a guy the other night, he's wearing a Chiefs jersey, and I went, how about them Chiefs? And he went, yeah. And I was like, they're going to the Super Bowl this year. He went, yeah. I went, if the refs let them, they will. He went, oh, got in his car. I was like, what a dick. He probably thought, what a random bastard. Yeah.
I have to say, though, the AFC East ain't looking great. Aside from the Bills, who are 4-2, the best one is the Dolphins, who are 2-3.
Patriots
1-5.
1-5.
The Jets are 2-4, and they were blaming it all on Robert Saleh.
Yeah, he got sacked and they still lost.
Yep.
I've heard that there could be a job opening for Robert Saleh at Green Bay as offensive coordinator or something. We'll see.
I don't believe he was the problem.
I don't believe he's a problem.
I genuinely don't. But again, I think it's people higher up believing it's one problem when it's actually not. And they're like,
it's a puzzle.
This is the easiest way to deal with it.
It's a puzzle, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or a pyramid. You've got the owner. You've got the board or whatever. The coaches, head coach,
the owner, then you've got the GM.
Yes.
It's a pyramid that has to be finely balanced.
If the owner's not fucking playing ball, it trickles down and everyone gets
Cowboys.
off balance. Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones spent millions and is adamant they're a good team.
How about them Cowboys?
Did you see the interviews they've done this week?
No.
The I can't remember if it was a TV or radio. I think it was a radio thing where he's literally saying, "You don't tell me that I don't know what the problem is." It's like, well,
you don't.
You paid all this money. He's like, "I'll have you fired." And they calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
Your team's shit. Shut up. I mean, they're 3-3. They're not America's team.
So, what news have you got? I've got 4 more points.
Texans are getting rid of running back Cam Akers.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. I did see some things. I saved them.
Going to the Vikings. Houston gets a 2026 conditional 6th pick in exchange for Akers and a 2026 conditional 7th pick.
Who was that?
Cam Akers.
I got Giants running back Delvin Singletary, and wide receiver Bryce Ford Wheaton have been downgraded. Oh, that's not what I had then. Wait, what's that?
Singletary's out for this weekend.
Yeah.
That's so brilliant. Guess who we're playing this weekend?
Got the Giants this weekend.
Yeah, which
Okay.
means Saquon Barkley's going back to the Giants Stadium for the first time since being traded.
Oh,
So since signing
nice.
with the Eagles as a free agent.
I've actually got Week 7 QB power rankings. Number 1, Lamar Jackson. Number 2, Joe Burrow. Number 3, Brock Purdy. Number 4, Josh Allen. Number 5, Baker Mayfield. Number 6, Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels has now been voted the Pepsi Rookie of the Week 4 out of 5 weeks this season.
I
That's
am
pretty
not
good.
surprised.
Number 7,
That guy's
CJ
a
Stroud.
beast.
He is a beast. Number 8, Jordan Love. Number 9, Jared Goff. Number 10, Sam Darnold. He should have been higher up the rankings,
Yeah, but they've just had a bye week, haven't they?
I suppose.
So they
But
haven't
then
played this week.
Joe Burrow, why is he second?
Because like I've seen some where the Eagle from this time last week,
Mm-hmm.
where Jalen Hurts was marked at like 12 or something after having been moved down, even though we were on a bye week.
It's weird, isn't it?
Like
Patrick
it got moved
Mahomes,
down 2 slots.
however, is number 11.
Not in the top 10. Yeah.
Not in the top 10 again.
Their offense is shit this year.
It does make me wonder. Fucking Aaron Rodgers at 20. Bo Nix at 24. Kyler Murray at 17. Bus. Yeah,
I think some of those lists are a bit bogus.
Yeah, it's them things you see on TikTok and think could be quite good. Anyway, go on.
Some of it I agree with. Like the I don't know necessarily about the order, but some of those in the top 10 should be in the top 10. But yeah, I'm not sure Burrow should be that high.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They've only won 2 games, I think.
Bengals.
I don't believe they've done much. Yeah, they're 2 and 4. How can your QB be in the top 10 if you're 2 and 4?
You can't, can you? That doesn't make sense. It's like saying I'm power ranking for QB. I've never made a snap in my life.
I mean, they only put Kirk Cousins in there, and their team's 4 and 2, but Burrow's made in 2 and 4. 49ers, Brock Purdy made it in, and they're 3 and 3. That's what I mean. Like you can't always trust these things, but
no, I do see Lamar Jackson being number 1.
I can see that.
Sam Darnold, no.
I mean, get Burrow out and put Darnold at least 5.
Yeah, you got Sam Darnold is smoking teams at the moment.
Yeah, the one that I was going to say, Dolphins, Mike McDaniel's come out and said that he believes Tua's going to play again this season.
I think I've seen that, but I also seen he's still downgraded.
He's not playing this week. He said he's not playing this week, but he does believe he'll play again in 24. Still on the eligible. It's because he's still on injured reserve. That's why he's not eligible to play this week. He's not able to resume practice until the 23rd.
Right. Okay. So that's the week after.
Can't play this week, whether they want him to or not, because they put him on injured reserve, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, it's good news. I'm not sure if it's the right news.
No. It's hard to tell.
But I mean, until you see him start playing, you're not going to be able to evaluate him. I did notice, so Saints and Patriots both started their rookie QBs this week.
Spencer Rattler
for Saints.
Yeah.
Drake May for Patriots, which meant I think there was 5 QBs that were rookies.
I think it was the highest number of rookie QBs started this week since I can't remember when. I think I've seen that.
17 or 2020 or somewhere around there, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because you've got Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, then you had Spencer Rattler and Drake May.
Getting the rookies out there early.
Yeah, I mean, for the Saints and Patriots, I'm not sure if it's going to make much difference.
I don't think it make much difference, but it's good for the rookies to go and get a few snaps. They might be able to pull it back a bit, and they end the season on a bit of a better number than they were hoping. I don't know where to put that really.
I don't know what will happen with any of those teams, but
no,
we are only 6 weeks in, so it'll be interesting to see how the season unfolds.
Yeah, we've still got 7, 8 more games.
No, 10.
Is it 10? Yes.
11 games left
11 games, not including playoffs.
for anyone who hasn't been on a bye week, I think. There's 18 weeks altogether, 17 games, everyone has a bye week.
Mm-hmm.
We're on week 6, so there's 11 weeks football left.
I was wondering about this. What in the fuck are we going to do at the end of the season?
I mean, I've got baseball starts when this season ends.
Yeah, we're not going to have anything to podcast about until all the news and rumours start coming back.
Yeah, but if you remember, around Super Bowl time, a lot of players start getting released and stuff.
We'll have all that.
So,
we'll have the Super Bowl to talk about and stuff like that anyway.
Yeah. Between the Super Bowl and the draft and trade deadlines and stuff, I don't know. I think we'll have to work that one out later.
Yep.
Maybe it'll just be short podcast.
Yeah, probably. Hello, boys. We have nothing to say.
Nothing happened. Everybody's on holiday.
Yeah, everyone's on holiday. Everyone's enjoying their time in the sun.
Yeah, I mean, my tablet battery's getting low. What else we got? Mario Edwards Jr., another one for the Texans, is now suspended for 4 games.
What for, man?
Without pay for violating the NFL's substances of abuse policy. So he's taking something he shouldn't have been taken.
What was he taking?
Didn't say. That
could be
that's all I've been able to find.
That could be a variety of anything.
It could be something as simple as an ingredient in something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We had that at the beginning of the season or the end of last season, didn't we?
Yeah. But he's not going to be eligible for reinstatement until November 11th now.
That's a long time.
So that's not obviously good.
Did you see that the Packers done the tush push?
That didn't come up on the highlights, no.
Yeah, Tucker Kraft, our tight end, he took the snap for the Packers, and they done a Packers push for a couple of extra yards. That's what they called it, the Packers push.
That reminded me. Have you seen the clip going around of the college kid? Tight end.
Did he
played about 4 or 5 different positions in one game?
Did he take? He was centre. I think he was centre. Took the snap.
They faked the QB not being able to hear the calls and stuff.
Yeah,
him and the tight end both moved over. The tight end took the snap and they'd done the tush push type thing on it.
Yeah, I did see
sneak.
That. Yeah.
He also done. What else has he done? He done about 4 different positions. So he done some wide receiver stuff.
Yeah, I did.
I think he's done a fullback move as well. I think.
I seen the one where he took the snap. Did I send you the video of the high school game where they had a punt and it rolled for like 60 yards?
50 yards. It literally rolled. He punted it for like 30 yards and it rolled like another 40, 50 yards.
It's just like...
It was just like...
That's fucking brilliant. I loved it.
The guy on the opposing team came over to touch it and the guy just pushed him out of the way.
Yeah, that was well cool.
Like, no.
Yeah. See, we don't just watch the NFL. We watch everything.
Yeah.
High school. You can find some high school football online. It's mostly on YouTube. It's a bit weird, though. It's like in Indian, and I can't really make it out a lot of the time. It's a bit grainy and stuff like that.
I think it also doesn't help that a lot of the high school, college stuff is played in the later slot.
Mm-hmm.
Which for us is usually like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and stuff. So even if you can find something, you're up stupidly late trying to watch it. Yeah. It's like that one that I sent you the other day, isn't it?
Yeah.
That I think they started that game like 1. I was just randomly up. I don't know why. I just stumbled across some link. I was like, okay.
I've been going to bed at like 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Fucking death's door. Honest. Thought I was going to die.
I got an interesting one for you.
Go for it.
So the Eagles released linebacker Devin White this week. We signed him this year. Hasn't played a single game.
Why'd they sign him and then not play him and then release him?
Because he managed to get injured somehow. But he's just been injured the whole time.
They just released him, or is he...
just full on released him.
Shit, man. He'll be a free agent now then.
Yep. And it's after. I don't think he was even the best linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
So after missing 5 weeks of football and being released, it's not going to look good for your free agency card. There was some interesting news about Hassan Reddick this week.
Oh, I was looking for him. Go for it.
He was fired by his agent as a client because it turns out he was advised by his agent multiple times to go in, speak to them, and he just kept saying, "No, I'm not going anywhere." Racked up millions in fines and fees and shit. So they fired him. And then this week, today or yesterday, the news broke that he's now been granted permission to seek a trade. His new agent is contacting all the teams about a possible trade. The biggest downside of it, I'm not sure he's going to get it, is he's got a 10 million price tag for this season. The reason he wouldn't go into the Jets is because he wanted a long-term deal. He wanted a 3+ year contract, and they wouldn't give it to him without talking to him. So he never went in.
That's sensible, isn't it? We'll give you 3 years at X amount of money, but you need to come and sit down.
But the problem is he wants paying.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
And he wasn't really worth the payment. That's why we traded him.
Yeah.
He wanted more than what we were prepared to pay him. He wants more than what the Jets wanted to pay him. He also wanted a long-term contract. And like, well, we need to speak to each other. And he's like, no, I'm not going to. So yeah, it's all starting to unfold even more.
If Jets trade Hassan Reddick to an NFC team, they owe the Eagles a second-round pick.
That's the other downside to it. Like he's not going to get the deal he wants.
He's not, is he? He was drafted by the Falcons.
Yeah.
Mate.
He was a good rusher for us. But he's asking for too much money.
Oh, yeah, he is. I don't know
without being able to produce.
Yeah, if you're not worth the money, they're not going to pay you the money.
You got to prove you're worth the money. Like if you're traded on the end of a 1-year deal, you've got to go in, prove you're worth what you're asking for, and that's what he wouldn't do with the Jets.
He's fucking mad, isn't he? So let me see. He has played for Cardinals, Panthers, Eagles, and now technically with the Jets.
Well, he is still starting with the Jets at the moment because he was traded away.
Yeah, yeah. So
that's why you can't come back to the big reason why you can't go back to the Eagles because you can't trade him back.
Wait a minute, trades in October.
But yeah, I mean, if you look at his stats. So, 2021 with the Panthers, and this is why the Eagles took him, he had 68 combined tackles, 31 assists, and 11 sacks. So obviously the Eagles took him in 22, went on that Super Bowl run. He had 49 combined, 14 assists, 6. 2023, it took a dip. 38 combined, only 9 assists and 11 sacks.
No.
But I mean, the whole team slid off at the end of 23.
Yeah.
But he got traded. Is what it is. You know, there's nothing you can do about that. And he's just decided he wants a long-term deal before he go in, and they won't give him one without him going in and speaking.
He needs to go in, doesn't he? Have the brains to go and fucking talk to him.
Yeah, it's what it is. You can't do nothing without going and speaking to your new team at least.
Roy Robertson Harris has gone from the Jags to the Seahawks. That was a trade I didn't know happened.
No, I can't tell I knew that one. When was that?
Yesterday. Defensive end, got 8 years. Yeah, it's happening. I found the NFL.com/transactions. Brings up players, sign-ins, trades, reserve list.
Yeah, send me that after this.
Yeah, so there's only been 4. You got Roy Robertson Harris, Jags to Seahawks, DeVante Adams, Raiders to Jets, Amari Cooper, Browns to Bills. All happened yesterday.
The DeVante Adams one realistically happened before yesterday.
Yeah.
There was clips going around this morning of him already being in the Jets building.
Yeah,
he was on. He appeared on the McAfee show when Rodgers was on there.
Yeah, they've been mates for a long time, I think.
Oh yeah, but I think he was at the Jets facility.
Oh really?
Because he was already there getting a physical once the trade news come out.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the trade news is the trades are already done before we're told about them.
Yeah, I think they have to give a certain notice to the NFL before they can make it official.
Yeah, 100%. I don't have anything else. Hang on. The Green Bay Packers have signed tight end John Fitzpatrick from the Falcons practice squad to the active roster and placed tight end Luke Musgrave on injured reserve.
I saw about them signing Fitzpatrick yesterday. I assumed you'd already seen that one.
Yeah, I seen that. I don't know why he got.
They also signed a kicker and released it, didn't they?
Yeah, we signed a new kicker. For the life of me, I cannot remember the fucking name.
I didn't make note of it because I leave the Packers stuff to you mostly.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I did see they signed a guy and then released the current guy.
We have had kicker problems
for a while,
all season and last season. Missed kicks. So hopefully with this new kicker...
Did you see the clip of Myles Garrett blocking our field goal?
No,
Myles Garrett in the Browns game. Myles Garrett managed to get over the center and block our field goal, which was then returned for a touchdown. That's the only reason the Browns come close to beating us, to their defense.
So I've not at all watched any football, to be fair.
The other noteworthy thing, Brandon Graham played his 200th game.
Oh, that's really good, isn't it? Really good.
15 seasons, 200 games. I mean, in 13 Kelsey done was 167 games, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. Somehow,
so for two years more, that's impressive.
That is impressive. I've just somehow DAZN's opened on the PC when I was looking at stuff on the NFL website. They're now offering pay monthly things or a weekly one.
I mean,
Season
I
Pro.
got the whole season for like £40. So
yeah, this is Season Pro $7.99 a month. Season Pro Ultimate $9.49 a month. If you pay up front, Season Pro is $94.99. Season Pro Ultimate is £109.99.
I think though are they the ones where you get like the whole of DAZN though?
No, just literally NFL Manning cast. Pay up front 100. Yes, it is just the NFL stuff, nothing else. You stream on 2 devices with Season Pro. Season Pro Ultimate is 5 devices.
I've definitely got one of them.
Well, I've streamed on the tablet, my phone, and you've been watching it on your phone. So I'm going to say you've got Pro Ultimate.
I got it for like £40. So
yeah, you've been a long time customer. So.
Sent over from the old past NFL Game Pass.
I never had NFL Game Pass.
I did for 2 or 3 years. And then when they moved everybody over to DAZN, you got the Ultimate on DAZN for the price you paid on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Which was like 17, 18 quid.
It's mad, isn't it? They've just bumped up the price.
When it came around to renewing this year, and they were like, "Oh, it's 100 quid." I was like, "Do I get it? Do I not?" And then I got an email like, "Oh, we'll offer you this deal." It was like 40 quid. I was like, "Yeah, I'll take it."
I've got nothing else. Have you? What have you got?
Looking at this, no. That's it for the news that I've got.
I think that'll be us for now then, and then next week it'll be 2 podcasts a week. The scores and the news.
Yeah, I think we split them. I think that's going to be the easiest.
Yeah.
Because I remember when watching some of the clips and stuff from last week, we kind of rushed through the games a bit so that we can get the news in as well. And we rush the news to get the game one way or the other. One of them gets a bit rushed and we forget things and miss things. So split them is going to make it easier, isn't it?
More content for the viewers to not watch. Yeah, I'm good. I will catch you next time then. I'll speak to you later.
Speak to you later.
Bye.